I welcome you specially to the year 2024. I am so sure that by the help of God, this will be a good year for you. It will be a blessed year for you. I began a series some weeks ago, sometime in last year, and due to certain issues, I couldn't continue in that series. But I'm back. I'm really very sorry I couldn't come to continue that series. I began talking to us on types of men you shouldn't get married to. Types of men you shouldn't get married to. And I told us that I gave us two the other time. Number one type of man you shouldn't get married to is the man who doesn't share the same belief with you. And I said once there is conflict in beliefs, conflict will never leave that relationship. There will always be friction and tension because you are not on the same page as regards belief. And I talked about not getting married to a man who is a mommy's boy, who doesn't have a will of his own, he doesn't have to make statements of his own, who can stand by you and insist on what is right. Now I'm back today. I'm going to give us two more points today, this week rather, on the types of men you shouldn't get married to. The third type of man you shouldn't get married to is a man with uncontrolled anger. A man with uncontrolled anger. Anger is normal. Anger is normal. Even the scriptures clearly states, be ye angry. So anger is normal, but how far you go with it is what matters. How far you go with anger is what matters. When he can't control his actions when he is angry, he can't control his words when he is angry. He can speak to you just anyhow he likes, call you names, insult you, embarrass you even in public. He has no concern about where he is. He expresses his anger anyhow. When you find a man who has uncontrolled anger, that's a danger zone. It's a danger zone. A man with uncontrolled anger is a potential abuser. He will definitely abuse you in marriage. So it is risky to marry a man who has uncontrolled anger. In fact, the Bible makes it clear in Proverbs 22 verse 24. He said, make no friendship with an angry man. Make no friendship with an angry man. So the scripture is even clear on making sure that you don't go around with a man who is angry or who has uncontrolled anger. Who has uncontrolled anger. So make up your mind to walk with only wise people. In fact, there's a very thin line between uncontrolled anger and foolishness. There's a very thin line between uncontrolled anger and foolishness. Once you are someone who has uncontrolled anger, the tendency of acting foolishly is very high. Because anger shuts down your brain, doesn't allow you to reason well, doesn't allow you to think well, you act foolishly. Proverbs chapter 14 verse 17. He said, he that hasted to be angry dealeth foolishly. So you always see the manifestation of foolishness in the midst of anger. So once the man has uncontrolled anger, let him deal with it first. Don't get married to a man who can't control his anger. He gets angry, he has hit you. He gets angry, he has called you names. He gets angry, he has reminded you of your mistakes yesterday. He has reminded you of bad things you have done before. And he keeps telling you of wrong things you have done. He has uncontrolled anger. I like to sincerely counsel you, it is dangerous. It is dangerous to be in a relationship with someone who has uncontrolled anger. Your life is at risk. Your joy is at risk. Your peace of mind is at risk. Because every day you keep thinking, how come the person I love vents at me at the slightest provocation? He just vents on you and just acts anyhow. He has no concern for how you feel. He has no concern for your emotions. He doesn't even know the right time to get angry. He doesn't care about the location. He doesn't care the situation on ground. He gets angry anyhow. It's not good for you. It's not good for you. So next type of man you shouldn't get married to is a man who has uncontrolled anger. Once he can't control his anger, He's a risky person to relate with. The second type of person I want to talk to you about, not to get married to for this week, is an insecure man. An insecure man. A man who is insecure. A man who believes if you are not with him, you are not with the right person. A man who believes if you are not around him, you might be in the wrong place. If you are not around him, you could be cheating. If you are not around him, somebody else might take you away from you. You have lost all your friends courtesy of him. Your friends are not close to you again. He has asked you to pull them all out. Every time you meet a man who the first thing he does is to separate you from relationships and friendships you have built before you met him, that's a dangerous man to get married to. He's pulling you away from all the people you have. He wants you all to himself. When you go out, your phone won't rest. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? What are you doing there? Why are you there? Why are you with so and so person? It's looking like you are a baby. He's watching over you as if he's your almighty God. He's already telling you how you are not going to walk when he gets married to you because he doesn't want other men to look at you. He's already stopping you from relating with your male colleagues. These are your colleagues at work. He sees you relating with them, he's not happy. He sees you talking with them, he's angry. He feels you have something to do with them. An insecure man has problem with trust. Now, it's possible he has a background that has built him up for that, but he has to settle that first before you think of getting married to him. Because when you get married to him, you are not going to have peace. Because your innocent actions will be misinterpreted. He will misinterpret every actions. You are never innocent before him. He's always monitoring your phone. He's always monitoring every step you take. To some extent, he's even setting traps for you. Say, let me set trap for her and see whether she will fall. Let me know whether her mind is with me. Let me know whether she's together with me. That's an insecure man. That's an insecure man. He doesn't trust you, doesn't believe in you, doesn't know you can do what is right, doesn't trust you that you are a person of character. So if you are going to the mall, he has to go with you. Whatever you are going out to do, he has to go out with you. Or he has to send his driver, he has to send his sister, he has to send his brother. Somebody has to be with you while you are doing everything you are supposed to do, because he believes that if he is not there, something might go wrong. So there are certain places he doesn't allow you go to because he feels you are going to mingle with some people. Is an insecure man. A man who doesn't trust you, who doesn't believe you can take right decisions. You should be scared of that man. You should be scared of that man. If he's that insecure, what attracted him to you in the first place? Many men have said, I was attracted to you because you are beautiful. So the reason I'm protecting you, the reason I don't want you to go out is because I know the beauty I saw. Other men will see it. No, he should be able to trust you and know that when I accepted you, I stick to one person. And let me talk to the ladies. Make yourself trustable. I don't know if that word is in the dictionary, but make yourself trustable. Make it easy for him to trust you. Behave like someone that can be trusted. Many times why some men act the way they do and look like they want to monitor you and watch every step you make is because of how most ladies behave. You make it very easy for the man to suspect you. Of course, as a lady who is in a relationship with someone, definitely you should have limits to how you relate with the opposite sex. You should have limits to what you do with the opposite sex. Now, as innocent as it may seem, there should also be a limit to how far you can hug the opposite sex. Of course, I know it can be innocent and there's nothing that it could mean, but just to save your partner from wrongly misinterpreting you. Save yourself the stress. You shouldn't be in a relationship with someone you want to get married to and you're telling him, I'm spending the night in my guy's house. He's my colleague. I'm spending the night in his house. No, it's not right. You make him begin to feel something is fishy. You're in a relationship with someone and your bestie is a man. So make it easy for you to be trusted. Make it easy for you to be trusted. Let the man find it easy to trust you. Make it easy for him to trust you. Some men find it hard to trust certain ladies because they make it difficult. You are just too available for everybody. You are just too free with everybody, and you say, "That's my life. That is how they train me. That's how I was trained. I know how to." No, the moment you are in a relationship with somebody, you need to structure certain things you do so that you make it very easy for the man to trust you. When you are putting all these things in place, you are doing the right thing you are supposed to do. You regulate the way you relate with the opposite sex. You make sure that he's in the know of every move you want to make, and the young man still is not secured. He's still watching over you. He like general overseer. He's checking everything. He has to clone your phone, your WhatsApp to get with his own so that he can be seeing the messages that are coming into your phone. It's not safe. It's not safe. It's not safe. You won't have a happy home if you live with a man like that. So, an insecure man is not a man you should get married to. Thank you for listening to me this week. I'm going to come your way next week again. Next week, Thursday, I'm going to come again your way with a continuation of this series. I've been asked, "Sir, what about types of ladies we shouldn't get married to?" I'm going to treat that. Let me finish with types of men you shouldn't get married to. Thank you so much for coming online and listening to me this week. God bless you. I'd like you to follow me on Facebook. I'd like you to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm also on Twitter. I'm also on Instagram. I'd like you to follow me on all these channels. I can tell you that every week you will get value. There will be content that will add color to your life, your relationship, and your career. God bless you. My name is Pastor Emma Eyo, and I'm glad to be a blessing to you. God bless you. See you next week. I celebrate you.